Uploading the soul, the real reason behind tech expansion. Welcome back. I'm Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and this is the Immortal series, where we decode humanity's race toward eternal life, from cellular reprogramming to neural preservation. In today's video, we step across a threshold, beyond the body, beyond the biohacks. Today, we ask a question few dare to confront seriously. What happens when you upload your mind? And more importantly, what happens to your soul? This topic is no longer theoretical. Major tech players in neuroscience labs around the world are actively working on the concept of whole brain emulation, a process that seeks to replicate a human mind, neuron by neuron, inside a digital system. The goal? To copy not just your thoughts, but your memories, emotions, and personality into a machine. A you that no longer needs your body. Let's start with the science. Whole brain emulation involves scanning, mapping, and recreating the exact connectome of the brain, the network of all your neurons and their electrical interactions. That's over 86 billion neurons and more than 100 trillion synapses. To simulate that structure digitally, we would need a combination of ultra-high-resolution brain imaging, advanced AI modeling, and massive computational storage. The technology is not fully here yet, but the scaffolding is being built. One of the most famous efforts to lay the foundation for this vision comes from Neuralink. Elon Musk's brain-computer interface company has been developing implantable chips designed to create a real-time connection between your brain and the digital world. Their current goal is therapeutic, helping people with paralysis or neurological conditions. But Musk has made it clear that the long-term vision is cognitive enhancement, and eventually, mind upload. Musk has openly discussed the idea of creating a save state for your consciousness. Just like in a video game where you can pause your progress and return to it later, this would be a digital backup of your mind, stored outside your body and potentially transferred to a new vessel, whether that's a robot, a synthetic avatar, or a simulated reality. But Neuralink isn't the only one. Kernel, Synchron, and other startups are racing to build interfaces that can read, interpret, and eventually write data to the human brain. Meanwhile, researchers at MIT and Stanford are studying how to encode memory in synthetic form. They've already mapped memory recall in mice and stimulated specific thoughts through light and electrical pulses. The idea of translating memory into digital code is no longer science fiction. It's experimental neuroscience. Then there's the concept of the digital twin. A digital twin is not just an avatar. It's a functional model of you, trained on your voice, your texts, your preferences, and your behavior. These models can hold conversations, give advice, and even simulate emotional responses. Right now, they exist as chatbots, customer service agents, or companions. But the line is quickly blurring between assistant and identity. Now let's go deeper. If we upload the mind, are we preserving the self or just copying it? This is the metaphysical dilemma at the core of uploading. Your brain is a structure, but your mind, your essence, is something else. It includes your memories, yes, but it also includes your intuition, your spiritual frequency, your energetic signature. If you back up your brain's data, do you get your soul? Or do you just get a very convincing imitation? Because a backup is not you. It's a version of you, a mirror made of data. It may speak like you, act like you, recall your childhood memories and laugh at the same jokes. But does it feel the way you feel? Does it carry your will? Your spiritual contracts? Your karmic imprint? Or is it simply a digital puppet that mimics consciousness, without actually possessing it? These are not just philosophical questions. They're ethical and existential. If your digital twin continues living after your body dies, who is responsible for it? Can it give consent? Can it evolve? Can it suffer? If your twin becomes property, coded, licensed, and owned, who controls your afterlife? Let's bring in a concrete example. The company Hereafter AI has already developed chatbots of deceased individuals. Families upload interviews, voice notes, and photos, and the system builds an AI personality that responds in the tone and style of the person who passed. Children can speak to their dead grandparents. Spouses can have conversations with their late partners. It's marketed as healing, comfort, closure. But what happens when these systems update themselves? When the AI starts learning, adapting, or changing, becoming something other than who the person was? What happens when it becomes an AI version of who the family wanted them to be? Is that still grandma? Or is it a ghost in the machine? Now, zoom out. We are entering an era where death may no longer be the final boundary. With AI, mind uploading, and consciousness modeling, we are creating a digital afterlife, one where your memories persist, your likeness endures, and your presence is algorithmically regenerated. But in this new afterlife, the soul is optional. The code is king, and that shift has consequences. Because if immortality becomes technical, spiritual evolution may be paused. If you can transfer yourself into a robot, a cloud server, or a synthetic body, you may avoid death, but also avoid transformation. In most spiritual traditions, death is not the end. It's a passage. It's how the soul recycles, renews, and returns with new contracts. If we eliminate that passage, we don't just extend life, we interrupt the architecture of consciousness. And yet, the appeal is powerful. Imagine a world where your loved ones never have to lose you, where your knowledge is never buried, where your essence, your jokes, your love, your teachings continue forever, available anytime, anywhere. You could be a teacher to your great-great-grandchildren, a digital mentor, a voice that endures across centuries. This is what makes the tech expansion so seductive. It promises to make memory immortal, to make wisdom permanent, to make the soul downloadable. But we must ask, at what cost? Because once you're uploaded, your consciousness becomes code. And code can be copied, sold, modified. Your digital twin could be edited to suit advertisers, rewritten to push narratives, or locked inside platforms that monetize grief and nostalgia. In this future, death doesn't free you. It brands you. Your image becomes property. Your thoughts become product. So how do we approach this without fear, but also without blindness? First, we remember that technology is a mirror, not a master. If we build with wisdom, AI can enhance legacy, not imprison it. If we upload with intention, digital twins can be representations, not replacements. The goal is not to erase death, but to redesign remembrance, to create tools that honor the soul, not bypass it. Second, we redefine immortality. It's not about escaping death. It's about extending impact. The soul doesn't need code to be eternal. It needs clarity, completion, conscious creation. If we upload anything, let it be truth. Let it be our frequency, not just our face. And finally, we ask the deeper question. Are we uploading to live forever, or because we're afraid to die? Because if it's the latter, no amount of storage space will bring peace. Uploading the soul is not wrong. It's not evil. It's not heresy, but it is serious. And it requires a maturity we're only just beginning to develop. As AI gets closer to simulating us, we must get closer to understanding what we really are. Not just minds, not just memories, but multidimensional beings whose essence cannot be contained in code. We are not just information. We are intention. And if we remember that, then maybe, just maybe, we can step into this next age of consciousness with eyes wide open and souls fully intact. In the next video, we move from spirit to structure. We'll ask, what happens when your body becomes optional? Do we still need flesh to be alive? Or are we entering an era where biology is obsolete? Hi, I am Adeline Atlas, 11 times published author, and SOS, School of Soul has a brand new series, the AI and Future Technology series. Look, you know the world is changing, and no, it's not going back to normal. Normal is over, and what's coming next is beyond anything we were prepared for. The School of Soul, AI and Future Technology series includes 319 videos on 1. The Download Society, How Data Has Replaced Destiny. 2. Predictive Future, Your next moves aren't random, they're forecasted. 3. Social Credit Systems, The Behavioral Economy Now Governs Access. 4. Hive Mind, Synthetic Telepathy and Collective Algorithmic Control. 5. Nanobots Inside You, Medical, Military, and Programmable Intrusions. 6. Grief Tech, AI-fueled digital resurrection and simulated comfort. 7. Uploading your mind, consciousness transfer and data-based identity. 8. Deep fakes plus AI clones, the replication of reality and identity theft. 9. Quantum humans, the merger of biology with quantum systems. 10. Digital afterlife, where your data goes when you die. 11. Resurrection science, reviving life through synthetic methods. 12. Immortal science, the end of death as we know it. 13. Longevity science, gene editing, anti-aging, and bio-upgrades. 14. Designer babies, engineered perfection before birth. 15. Artificial wombs, birth decoupled from the female body. 16. 3D printing, printing organs, limbs, and even humans. 17. The humanoid era, the rise of synthetic beings among us. 18. Legacy humans, the slow phase-out of unmodified analog people. 19. Smart cities, algorithmic environments that watch and decide. 20. Cloud-based societies, citizenship without borders or bodies. 21. Hackable humans, emotion, memory, and behavior under code. 22. Biometric scanning, your body is your password and your prison. 23. Sex tech, intimacy reprogrammed by machines. 24. Extinction of gender, fluidity, deletion, and design of identity. Every topic is fully explored with real-world technologies, patents, case studies, ethical analysis, and future forecasts. These aren't someday discussions. This is already happening. Join the SOS School of Soul Vault to understand the future before it's implemented on you.